We are all born as empty vessels, which can be shaped by moral values. A very warm greetings to all. Today, I, Neethu Deodhar from Global Indian International School in Nagpur, would like to share on the topic the importance of values in one's life. The National Curriculum Framework 2005 strongly advocates values like cooperation, respect for humans, tolerance, justice, responsible citizenship, and many more. We live in a world where people are expected to know right from wrong, while different cultures have various standards of what is acceptable behavior. Some people believe that moral values are inborn, but most people believe that moral values are learned. This means that they are not something that we are born with, but something that we acquire through our experiences and interaction with others. From childhood, we learn how to share, how to be truthful, and how to care for others. But as we grow older, we continue to learn new moral values from our families, friends, and wider community. There are some values which everyone in the life should know and follow. So today, here I am with some moral values we must follow in our lives. So I begin with gratitude. Gratitude is the readiness to show appreciation and thankfulness for what you have. It begins with contentment. Cultivate contentment and gratitude in your child by teaching them to be thankful for what they have in life. Teach them to never take anyone or anything for granted. The next value which I would like to speak on is honesty. Children read in books that honesty is the best policy, but to learn its true meaning, they need to practice it continuously. A child can nurture honesty by being truthful towards his parents, teachers, and others around him. Acquaint the child to the fact that it is always best to accept a mistake with honesty instead of lying to cover it. Show him how he can begin with small steps, such as being honest with his teachers and classmates. Third thing which I want to share today is about sharing. Sharing is caring. This is something we always listen about. Thus, a child must know the importance of sharing with those in need of them. Sharing is an act that should bud out of the selflessness. You can teach your child to share his belongings or resources with others who might need those things desperately. Encourage the child to share his toys with his siblings and cousins. Also, encourage him to donate some books, food, and clothes to the less privileged children. Fourth is about empathy. Empathy is considered as the capacity to which an individual can understand another person's problems, issues, and concerns. It is like putting yourself into someone else's shoes. To raise an empathetic child, we need to be empathetic to them first. Listen to their concerns, issues, and problems and try to help them. Come up with mutually agreed solutions. Last but not the least, today I want to share is about be compassionate. Compassion is the feeling of love and care that you feel towards others. It is a step ahead of empathy, since you not only feel the other person's feelings but also strive to help them with their problems. The development of this positive emotion will help your child develop positive relationships with others. There are different ways with which helps to inculcate moral values in our children. First, be their role model. Preaching a child is of no use unless you practice what you preach. Children learn better by observing their environment. So, set a good example by following virtues such as honesty, humility, responsibility, and compassion. Share moral experiences. Moral bedtime stories on topics such as honesty, justice, being helpful, all these are good. But sharing positive real life experiences is even better. Share such incidents from your life experiences to acquaint your child with those morals. Help them practice their learning. Let children put these values into practical use. For example, show them ways to be humble by talking politely to others, helping someone needy, or avoiding bragging about their good deeds. Acknowledge their good behavior, reward them for their good behavior appropriately. This positive reinforcement need not necessarily be a gift. You can discuss your child's positive behavior with your family and share what your child did and its impact. When a family praises a child, it boosts their confidence and self esteem. Communicate clearly and effectively with your child. Communicate moral values in a manner that it is easy for a child to interpret. Simplify it into a language that a child can easily understand. You can use example for the child's life and teach him the moral values behind it and his possible impact. Use intelligently. Use of media. Media and its impact on children and teens can be positive or negative. Navigating your child's exposure to the media could help the child derive useful moral learnings. For example, you can watch a movie with your child or read an article on the internet that reflects high moral standards and positive effects. You can try this more with your older children. With this, I conclude here that moral values are the important component of any individual's character and they should be taught right from childhood. The importance of teaching values to children leads them to choose the right path. Moral values give a child the right direction, which helps them to get accepted and respected by society. So, thank you and all the best to be the best parent of your child.